Good day, grade 10. This is your revision for chapter 2, day 8, worksheet 8, about exponents. So on page 3 of your notes of worksheet of chapter 2, you'll find worksheet 8. So you had to go through the notes, do worksheet 8, and this is the memo for that. So let's see. 2 to the power n plus 4 minus 6 times 2 to the power n plus 1 over 2 to the power n plus 2 times 5. Now, there's a difference between this question and the ones that we did yesterday. This has a negative, a big minus between the bases. This wasn't like that yesterday. Everything was multiplied yesterday. So for this one, we have to use a different method where we write each exponent with their own base and then we factorize before we can cancel out. We cannot just cancel out. So we're going to factorize. When you see a big plus or minus between the bases, you know, stop, I need to factorize. So first I split them. 2 to the power n times 2 to the power 4. So that exponent, 2 to the power n plus 4, I changed to 2 to the power n times 2 to the power 4. So I gave each exponent their own base. Minus 6 times 2 to the power n times 2 to the power 1 over 2 to the power n times 2 to the power 2. So I split them again times 5. Now on top, where there's a minus, I need to try to find a common factor. I find a common factor of 2 to the power n. I take that out. So when I take out 2 to the power m, I'm left with 2 to the power 4 minus 6 times 2 to the power 1 over 2 to the power n times 2 to the power 2 times 5. I don't factorize the bottom because it doesn't have pluses and minuses. Now I can cancel out. So I cancel out the 2 to the power n's. Then I'm left with 2 to the power 4, which is 16, minus 6 times 2 is 12, over 2 times 2 to the power 2 is 4 times 5. 16 minus 12 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. So it's 4 over 20. And that's 1 over 5. That's number 1. Now number 2. 2 to the power y plus 3 minus 2 to the power y over 2 to the power y. First I need to split that one, the first one there. 2 to the power y times 2 to the power 3 minus 2 to the power y over 2 to the power y. Now at the top I'm going to factorize. I find a common factor of 2 to the power y. I take that out. Then I'm left with 2 to the power 3 minus 1. Please remember, when I take out the whole term, there's a 1 left in its place. Over 2 to the power y. Now I can cancel out the 2 to the power y's. Then I'm left with 2 to the power 3 minus 1, which is 8 minus 1, and that is 7. Number 3. 5 times 3 to the power x minus 9 times 3 to the power x minus 2. So over 3 to the power x minus 3 to the power x minus 1. First I'm going to split them. 5 times 3 to the power x minus 9 times 3 to the power x times 3 to the power negative 2. So I give each of them their own base. 3 to the power x minus 3 to the power x minus times 3 to the power minus 1. Okay, now I find the common factor. At the top I can see the common factor is 3 to the power x. At the bottom also 3 to the power x. So on top I'll factorize. I'll take out the common factor of 3 to the power x. Then I'm left with 5 minus 9 times 3 to the power negative 2. Over 3 to the power x I take out. Again I'm taking out the whole term. So 1 is left in its place. Minus 3 to the power negative 1. Now I cancel out the 3 to the power x's. Then I'm left with 5 minus 9 times 3 to the 1 over 3 to the power 2. Because to get that negative 2 positive, it goes to below the fraction line. Then 1 minus 1 over 3 to the power 1 to get that 1 positive. Now that is 5 minus 9 times 1 over 9, because 3 to the power 2 is 9, over 1 minus a third is 2/3. Now, 9 times 1 over 9 is 1, so it's 5 minus 1 divided by 2/3. 5 minus 1 is 4 divided by 2/3, so I change that fraction line to a division sign. Now I have division of fractions. To divide with fractions, I do tip and times, so it's 4 times 3 over 2. That's 12 over 2, and that gives me 6. And that is it for day 8. Please, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to email your teacher. The addresses are on the website.